What's up, guys? Welcome to Logged and Loaded, episode number, the next one. Today, there's not a great deal happening, is there?
No, not really.
So we've got a few topics to discuss. We've got some announcements that have been made. So you've got the Brits Masters that's came out. You've got the Europe's online qualifier, which has now been live for a couple of days.
Yes.
We've got the events for Europe's, not specifics, but we've got some basic kind of event structure. And then we've got some of the events for Natty Worlds, and we're going to talk about what we think will also rock up at Natty Worlds for the other events.
Yeah, we've got 3 of the events for Natty Worlds, and within the next 2 weeks, they're going to be announced the next 4.
Oh, is it that
They're
fast?
all going to be out before May 17th.
Oh, that's the day after I compete.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, yeah, it should be very cool. There's no order announced yet. They've just said that those are the events. But, yeah. But you want to start with Brits Masters?
Yes, let's do that.
So, Brits Masters, when is it taking place?
Oh, fuck. Good question. I'm going to say the 20th of June.
The 20th of June?
Yep, that's my guess.
I don't think you're far off, to be fair.
Oh, am I not?
I think you're 7 days off.
Am I?
Yes, it's the 27th of
Oh,
June.
well, I was pretty fucking
At
close.
Gloucester Quays. It is free for spectators to go and watch. So if you're around the Gloucester Quays area, go watch some old men lift some stuff and some old women.
It's a good show, to be fair. They do run a good comp.
Yeah,
They do.
they do.
There's some things behind the scenes that aren't great, but they do run a fantastic comp.
Absolutely.
They do the hard parts really well.
They just don't do the easy parts very well.
Well, sometimes they miss some things, don't they?
Sometimes.
Hopefully there'll be a live stream for that. If there will be, it'll be on officialstrongman.com and hopefully not Ben Joyce's Instagram.
Yes,
So fingers crossed that works out.
There was issues with the live stream last time.
Yeah, the guy who runs
it was meant
it-
to be one, and it just wasn't working properly.
The guy who runs it, I think, went to hospital for some reason.
Yeah.
In that scenario, which is, obviously you don't expect that to happen.
No,
But
it's an
there should
unexpected-
there should probably be a backup plan.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, but Ben Joyce did his best to stream as much as he could on the Instagrams.
Can't imagine how much internet data that used,
Many,
and how much how many battery banks you went through.
and probably a fair few of them as well. yeah.
Walking around the crowd, have you got a battery pack, please? My phone's dying.
They'll have had
I am the live stream.
they'll have had places to plug things in. They must have done,
Yeah,
because if they had a live stream, they'd have had a fucking power source.
yeah, but then it's also recording the power source, and if you're using that much battery whilst it's charging, your phone's just fucked.
It'll melt, yeah, especially in the heat. Right, anyway, so Brits Masters, as you said, 27th of June. What events have we got?
So we've got an axle.
We do.
Many axles. Actually.
Axel what?
Axle float overhead.
Axel Foley.
Yes.
Nice.
What?
Axel float overhead.
Yes.
Yeah,
Axle
okay.
float overhead. Do you know if it's reps or for a max?
It'll be for reps. So, for example, the 50 plus have got a 110. I imagine the 40 plus will have a 120, which is a bit fucking gay. They should probably have 130, 140, really.
Yeah. That does seem a bit light.
The OSG
Especially
rule of
for
thumb.
Brits.
The OSG rule of thumb is the Masters 40 plus get the same as the 105s.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're just opens athletes that have turned 40 in most cases.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You could argue in some cases it's too light, but then the 105s always outperform the 40 pluses anyway. So,
Yeah.
but that's generally the rule of thumb when you go to like Europe's and stuff. The 40 plus will have the same weights as the 105s.
Yeah.
You could argue it could be the same weights as the 90s instead.
I think depending on the event, I think they've been varying it more recently.
They haven't.
Have they not?
No,
I'm
it's just
sure-
straight up the same
I'm
ones.
sure the last one I watched, some of the events were the same weights as the 90s.
I think OSG Worlds and Europe's last year was exactly the same as 105s. I think.
We could both be wrong.
We could both be wrong. But one
do
of
we
us will
know?
be right. Yeah, so we've got Axel float over, Axel deadlift for reps. Again, only another 50 plus weight 'cause John's in it, 260. Then you've got the Dinnies, or the Dinny replica, I suppose.
Dinny
It'll just
replica
be a
what?
plate carry, I think.
Yeah. Because then it would be too difficult to find stones or all those weights and whatever. It's easy enough just to whack a 10 kilo plate on them.
Yeah.
Are they offset or are they equal?
Offset.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That is how they should be done.
It is indeed.
Not to name names, but there was a competition I saw that didn't have them offset, and they were very, very...
Is that not just a ringed
Shit.
farmers then?
That's exactly what it is, but they
Yeah.
were advertising as Dinnies.
You can't do that.
No, you can't.
And I think some people offset them by kilos instead of percentages.
Yes.
But the whole point is it's a percentage, right? That's what makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Because if it's, let's say the Dinny stones were 101, that's not a good example. Fucking,
Well, the 188 and 144.
right, okay. Well, okay. So 144 is whatever percentage of 188, but it's a 44 kilo difference. So if you then set up a comp where it was 166 or 56,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
the same. No.
It wouldn't be the same in terms of ratios.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
One side would be a hell of a lot harder to pick up than the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we're going to follow that up with bag toss. So the bag toss in the men's 50 plus, it goes up to 26, which
Right.
is heavier than it's ever been for the men's 50 plus, which is good. I don't know if the 40 plus also goes to 26 or if they go to like 28. I feel like if they go to 28, you're going to find,
A lot of people not finish.
yeah, barely anybody will finish that one. And then we're going to finish off with stone to shoulder,
Lovely.
which, the two
Good
best
events.
events in strongman to finish the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, I'm not the best at bag toss, but I do enjoy it now. Stone to shoulder, very much enjoy.
Yep.
As long as the referees are giving like actual down signals and not just like the stones touch their shoulder, let's give them the down signal.
There was some bad ones at Brits in November for the Masters.
Was there?
There was some bad ones, yeah.
Like I get it. Like some of the masters don't have the same mobility to be able to hold the stone as steady as whatever because the hand just can't get comfortable. But even then, you've got to show control.
If you've got limitations in your mobility, that's a you problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that just is what it is. Like, if you've got limitations in your mobility, you're not going to be as good at things like log.
Yep.
Fruit log's a great example. And, they don't change the competition and make it easier for you just because you've got mobility issues. So, yeah, stone to shoulder, great way to end a comp. Fun fact, John Else, undefeated on stone to shoulder. He's won every single stone to shoulder he's ever done.
She's done it once.
He's done it once at Brits.
What a legend.
What a man. So we're hoping to continue the streak.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm also undefeated on rubber stone to shoulder.
You are? Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Well done, you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else I'm undefeated on.
No. Is there anything else?
I don't think so.
I'm undefeated on front hold because I've only done it once and it was in an Inters comp.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anything else I'm undefeated on.
Yeah. I was undefeated on car deadlift until they took 2 reps off me at Ultimates 2 years ago.
What bastards?
They were bastards. They were. It was a ridiculous reason. They said I didn't bounce it. I've got a full video. Anyway.
Stop bouncing your reps, Tom.
I should, yes, it's a terrible thing. I'm almost undefeated in bag toss if it wasn't for that England's run.
Yeah, the one where you just
I just threw them all straight into the air.
The thing is, the height that you threw them, like, obviously the camera's set up to get, like, at least a little bit over the top of it as well.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time, for some reason I was in York in a pub.
Oh, you said this, yeah.
And I was just sat in the pub, and all of a sudden the first bag just goes up and just way off camera, and we're like, what the fuck? And like, let out an audible, like, what the fuck? And everyone in the pub kind of looks, it's like, what the fuck's he doing? Like,
It wasn't so good.
no.
That was
somehow you still finished, what, top 5 on it?
Yeah, I finished 5th on it.
Even though you fucking
But
launched
that was
3
just
bags
because everybody
straight
else
in the
was
air.
crap. That wasn't
Yeah.
because I was good.
No,
I actually threw 8 bags on that one.
Yeah, but you threw the first 3 just straight up in the air.
Yeah. And then I decided to do the run.
Yeah.
Well, I thought
You
I'd
just
make
give
it
people a head
interesting.
start,
I thought I'd
yeah.
make it interesting. Yeah, so that's the Brits massive
So
events.
what's the weight for the stone to shoulder for the 50 plus?
For the 50 plus, it's 110. I do believe when they did Brits in November, the 110 stone was actually 113. It's not a big difference, but it's not a 110 stone.
No, it can. The thing is, if that's towards your maximal, and it's 5 events in, you're gonna feel that 3 kilo difference.
Yeah, and that's the problem with Atlas stones, because a lot of the cheaper Atlas stones aren't kind of built with, like a decent tolerance bracket, are they?
Yeah, I was speaking with Adam Rumney when he bought some stones for the record breakers I did back in December, and it was like a 5% tolerance is what the state, and 5% on 100 kilo is 5 kilo.
Yeah, 5% on 200 kilos, which is
where I
where
went
your
for,
kind
yeah.
of region is then 10 kilos. So
Yeah.
that
So
takes
then-
you from a world record stone to all of a sudden that's just a stone that you might do for a double in the gym.
Yeah, so it was the stone that got Adam ordered was 205. It had 205 spray paint
Yeah.
on it, but it was actually 199,
It's just no
which
good.
is yes, it's in the tolerance, but 6 kilos it's still 2 kilos below the record then.
Yeah.
So imagine if Adam hadn't weighed it, I'd done that stone in the comp, celebrated, put it on the scales, and then went, oh yeah, it's 199. He's done.
Well, that's why we weigh things before we do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, Atlas Endurance a bit more expensive, but 1% tolerance,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is unreal.
You're paying for quality, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely, and the last longer as well. Like how many gyms have got Atlas Endurance stones that just still look in good quality?
They always
2
look
or
good,
3
don't they?
years later.
Yeah, they never look like...
They never look battered.
Like our stones in our gym are heavily used over the years, and they're covered in tacky and they look a bit beaten up, but like, they're still perfectly usable,
Yeah,
absolutely
they're
fine.
usable,
we
but
like them, but the Atlas Endurance stones that you see, they never look old.
No,
They always look good to go.
like Burns Gym have got like a really old set of them, probably longer than I've been doing Strongman, and they still look used,
Yeah,
but not old.
yeah.
Like it's insane.
Atlas Endurance, if you want to sponsor the podcast, feel free.
Yes,
We're more than welcome
send us
to
some
accept.
stones and some dragon eggs. And
Yeah, if you want to send
Really
us a
cool.
200 and... What was your record? 2 or 1.5?
1.5.
If you want to send us a 202 kilo stone, then
I'll send us
please do that.
210. 210.
210 would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, Stephen.
The problem is it's only us two that would be able to mess with that stone.
But that was the thing when I asked Luke about getting a stone, that size stone in the gym. He just went, "Yeah, but it's just you and Tom going to use it, so it's going to take up so much space."
To be fair, Luke is very good at stones when he actually trains for stones.
Yeah.
He just never trains for stones. He is
I was
good.
going to say he didn't do any stones for fucking like a year and a half, and he went and picked up the 160
Yeah.
and loaded it to the bottom platform. So
Yeah.
like, for not touching stones for a year and a half and just walking up and doing a 160 is pretty good.
It is pretty good. So I reckon that might motivate him to do more stones.
Oh yeah, motivate him to lift the 180. Join the.
Has he not done the
exclusive-
180?
Don't think he has.
That shocks me.
We'll ask him later.
We'll ask him later.
I don't think he has. But motivate him to do the 180 so he join the exclusive club of
Yep.
what, 4, 5?
Um,
Me, you, Waj. I don't know.
do people from outside the gym count? Because obviously Dan came and did it.
Yeah.
Right.
So Dan done it. There's 5.
Okay.
I can't think of anyone else who's come and done
I
that.
don't know.
Connor Toms has picked it up and lapped it a few times, but never loaded it. He always gets to like there and then just passes out.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
So difficulty of our 180 stone is difficult.
183.
183.
Which makes a difference because then it's an over 400-pound stone.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're an American watching this, which you are, then that will give you some reference because I know none of kilos don't mean anything to Americans.
No.
No.
Freedom
Right.
unit
So
only.
that's a pretty good set of events.
You've got a nice kind of range of
Yeah.
standard stuff and then a little bit more unique stuff
There's
as
a
well.
bit more techie things.
Yeah.
And the Dinnies is the moving event. I don't like Dinnies, but it's a little different to just doing yoke and farmers, isn't it? And shield. So that's good. Nice to see some changes, even though a lot of the events are similar to what they've done in the past. Some changes there from Unbreakable, so that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Right, so the Europe's online qualifier is live. It's been live since Friday, which is like 3 days ago.
Yes. At the time of recording.
Do you know what's funny, right? After 2 days, I went on to see if John had put his score in.
Yeah.
And he had. There was 5 people in Europe that had put scores in. 5. 3 of those people were from New Level Gym.
Nice.
Yeah. 60% of Europe is from New Level Gym. Yeah.
Is that just in the Masters category?
No, it was out of everyone.
Out of everyone?
Yeah, so it was
Who was the
Johnny and Ryan had put the scores in. And I think that Anders Aslak had put one in and then somebody else.
Fucking hell.
So, yeah,
Fair play.
New Level Gym. 60% of Europe's strongmen train at New Level Gym. Fact.
Best gym
Fact.
in Europe, apparently.
So what we got? We got a 3-rep max deadlift.
Yep.
We have got it says It says on the site Circus Dumbbell Max, but it just means in the ruling
any
it's
large dumbbell.
any dumbbell. It can be
dumbbell.
a regular dumbbell.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can pick up a 20 kilo hex dumbbell and do it. They'll give you that as well.
Want to do that, like, but
No, I don't think so. And then it's a sandbag. So what the sandbag is, it's like it's like a drop and turn, 6 meter, 6 meter, 6 meter.
max distance with a weight. Or is it
Just 3 lengths.
how fast
for
you can
time.
do 30 meters?
Yeah, and then they have weights set for each category.
Right. Okay.
Decent set of events. Yeah, cool. This is what you would expect to see from an online qualifier. You've got two statics for maxes and then one moving event.
Yeah. Well, they seem to somewhat relate to the Europe's events that have been announced.
Yeah, the sandbag's a bit of an odd one.
Yeah, I think they might have looked at that one and just thought, what's an easy
Yeah, the
thing
easiest
to
moving event.
watch and record and get a good score to be like put against other people.
Yeah.
But I feel like that one, that sandbag event, you're going to get so many people with like point something of a difference in scores towards the top end of the runs.
Yeah.
Because there's only so fast you can move with a sandbag and then pick it up again.
I know, like, I think they should do, the sandbag thing needs to be like a max sandbag load or a max sandbag load for a 3 rep max, 5 rep max or something. Just because that sandbag thing, like, we've seen Johnny do it, and Johnny's really good at these ones because he doesn't actually pick them up properly. He just picks them up to his knees, shuffles with them, drops them, and it's just, it's really quick, and it's a really good way of doing it. But because it's so fast, like, he could do that run in like 10 seconds. You got somebody else do it in fucking 9.9 seconds, and then so on and so forth.
You could have the difference between you qualifying and you not be like 0.6 of a second.
Yeah,
or
it could
something.
be. Yeah, it's going to be really, really close together. And because there's only 3 lengths, that's the case. If you have it for, like you say, max distance, it could be separated a bit more, or there'll be a lot more split points. But I don't know. It's a tough way to do it. I think like a 3 or 5 or 1 rep max bag over bar, and then you just give them a set height.
Or the shoulder.
Or the shoulder, yeah.
Something
They
like
did that before for OSG, yeah.
It would make sense. A max, looking at with it being max shield, a max distance bag carry would make sense. Any bag you want, but has to be just max distance.
Yeah.
10 meter.
Yeah.
Measure out 10 meters. Go.
Yeah, well, I think they do 6 meters so that it's doable in all gyms, because gyms with a 10-meter track, you can't usually start behind the line.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them, that's the case, because it's literally 10 meters.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think 6 meters is a reasonable length.
Yeah, on a max distance, the more turns you do, the harder it is.
Exactly, yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're given that, if you're fucking turning loads, you'll be dizzy as fuck by
Yeah.
the end of it.
Max distance
Especially
in circles.
Especially some of the tall people. Imagine like Carter doing it.
It's like 2 steps, then he has to turn again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, turn. Boom, boom, turn.
Poor Carter.
Someone will be like, what the fuck, why is there an elephant in New Level? It's just like the whole place is shaking.
Like the Jurassic Park scene when the
Yeah.
T-Rex gets out.
Yeah. Someone opens the shutter and it's just Carter. Because he's like fucking buzzing that he's done some distance or something.
Oh, he wouldn't be buzzing. He'd still be depressed about it. Right, anyway, that leads us on to the Europe's events. So the Europe's events have been announced. There's not specifics yet.
It is quite a way away, isn't it? It's
First week of October. Yeah, it's ages away. So on the website it says
is it?
deadlift. It'll be deadlift of some description. It's more than likely going to just be deadlift for reps, because if it was a ladder, they would write ladder. If it was a medley, they would write medley.
Yep.
So deadlift, whether it's axle or barbell, nobody knows. That's going to be followed up
Silver
with...
dollar.
Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah, not for reps, though.
No, it'd be fucking horrendous.
Yeah, just boxes bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
Then I think the second event is bag toss, and then it's a circus dumbbell ladder. So that'll be your day one.
Interesting having bag toss quite early in the comp. It's usually like your middle event because it's easy enough to set up, easy enough to reset, and gives athletes that little bit of respite.
It's a bit of a downtime, isn't it?
Yeah, because most people on bag toss will work 20 seconds. Once you've kind of done your 20 seconds, if you're not getting it over, you're probably not getting it over.
Yeah.
So it does give that a little bit of respite, especially for other athletes as well, just to watch people go out with bam. And it doesn't use a lot of energy. It's very explosive. It's very quick, and you kind of recover very, very easily from it, where kind of a max shield, you can be fucked for like the next hour afterwards.
Well, I think they've put bag toss in on the first 3 because like you say, it's quick, and day 1 is 3 events, day 2 is usually 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably, that's why I've written it down as the 3rd event. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure on the website it says it's the 2nd event. I could be wrong. But either way, deadlift, circus dumbbell ladder, bag toss. Then on day 2, we've got max distance shield carry, and then power stairs to finish. Now, I'm pretty excited about power stairs.
I mean, I enjoy watching power stairs. I just fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Hate doing it. Shite event.
Why?
Just, I'm shit at it.
Correct.
And I always seem to drop it on my fucking foot.
Yeah, and then stop and whinge about it instead of continually trying to get it on the platform for more points.
Once I dropped it on my foot, it was never fucking going anywhere.
You might have done. You don't know.
It fucking wasn't.
You'll
I
never
tried.
know. You'll never know now.
I know.
I was fucking shouting at that screen. I was like, fucking
Well, you
pick it
can
up.
shout, you can go shout at us in person this year.
I will do. Well, hopefully you just won't have power stairs this year.
Yes, please. Natural strongman. No
Yeah.
power stairs.
So good set of events. I mean, great set of events for me.
Yeah.
This set of events is the reason that I have decided to put back my knee surgery.
Fair enough.
So I went to the hospital to see the consultant.
Yes.
He basically said, we'll get you booked in for surgery. I'm like, right, well, can I choose when it is? He's like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, okay, sound. So I'll do it in December, because then I want to do Europe's because it's a really good set of events for me.
Yeah.
And I'll do Worlds because if I'm going to do Europe's, Worlds is the next month. I may as well
Yeah.
fucking do that as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, and then I'll get me shit sorted in.
Have a year
December.
of rehab.
It won't be a year. I only need 3 months. So like I could get it done after Brits, but then it probably wouldn't be enough time to get back to
a good prep in.
to get back to proper training. Whereas if I get it done in December, I could be back by March and then ready for Brits in May.
Yeah.
More than likely. If I have to miss Brits, I have to miss Brits. It is what it is.
Yeah. So
But,
always
yeah.
make sure you've got a good, healthy knee.
Oh, for sure. Really good set of events. Exciting set of events. Circus dumbbell ladder's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
That's well cool.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those events that's just like, it's just nice to watch.
Yeah.
Because there's loads of different techniques, but it's not just like who is the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can get some people who are really strong overhead, really struggle on circus dumbbell because it's so technical as well.
Tom Stoltman. Great example of that.
Yeah. You get someone who's an absolute monster and they're just shit at it.
Yeah.
But then you get some people who maybe aren't as strong overhead, but they're really, really good because their technique's dialed.
Yeah, it's just a lot more challenging on the brain,
Yeah.
that event. Yeah.
There's so many more factors to put in to make sure that the dumbbell goes where you want it to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
The amount of people you see when they're starting to go on a heavy dumbbell and they'll press out here is insane.
Yeah. Bag toss, again, technical event, nice speedy power event, really cool, good to watch. People like watching it.
Explosive.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that in 10 seconds. Max distance shield, I think, it can be very exciting, especially when people start to slow down and then others, creep up on them, overtake them.
Yeah, it was Worlds a couple of years ago when was it Tom and Mitch were out together.
Right.
Tom went out the gates quite fast, and then Mitch was so much slower, but like managed to literally creep it past where Tom had got,
Yeah.
and it was just like everyone in the crowd was like fucking buzzing for it.
It's exciting.
Just because it was like he's creeping, and you can see where Tom Salton's dropped it.
He do
and
be
he's
creeping.
slowly creeping up. He's not just creeping on the shield carry. He's creeping elsewhere.
Oh. I hope so.
But yeah, it's quite a cool event. It'll be interesting to see if they allow people to go backwards with them, because I know England, you weren't allowed to do that.
I think probably they're going to not have that just for safety reasons. There was somebody in 2023, he didn't try and go backwards, he just picked it up, but stumbled backwards and then
Plop.
whack, dropped a 170 kilo shield on his chest. Ooh. Yeah, and I think it'll probably, weight-wise for the shield and the power stairs, it'll probably be the same as 2023. So I think the 105s was 175 for max distance, I think. And then the power stairs was 190, 200, 210, 220.
Yeah.
Something that sounds familiar. So four implements up, I think 3 stairs each, so 12 reps total. I think power stairs is a cool way to finish a comp. You get to stand at the top, and like if you've won, you get to be like, fucking come on then, cunts. Dean McVie did it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I think Flash did it as well at one point. So
You stand on top of your essentially your pedestal like, I am the fucking one. And what? Nice.
nah.
No?
Just that would have been a better one.
That was a good one. That was quite explosive. That was like your sandbag toss.
Right, so that's that.
Yes.
What's next?
Natty Worlds.
Natty Worlds.
3 events have been announced so far.
That they have.
The next 4 events will be announced within the next 2 weeks.
Sick.
It's the 17th that they are fully announced, apparently.
Cool.
We don't know if that is a guarantee or not, but should be.
They're usually pretty on it, aren't they?
They're getting much better at making sure things are out at times that they're specified. But 3 interesting events.
Yeah.
So the first event announced was an Axel squat.
Indeed.
So it'll be a similar setup to what they did at Worlds in 2023.
Just with set height boxes, yeah.
And at UK's last year. Set height boxes, big wagon wheels on the end of the axle, and it'll just be squat. Every time you touch the box, it's a rep.
Yep.
Good event. Different.
Yeah, it's different, innit?
But, excuse me, the way they did it at UK's last year was quite interesting in they weren't allowing you to take, like, a rest.
Do you remember what the weight was for Worlds when they did it in 2023?
I don't.
Do you remember what was it for UK's?
UK's, I think, was 210 maybe. I can find out quite quickly.
Was it 210 and 240? Was it because it was a Trump, wasn't it?
No, it was the Trump was the 210, I believe.
Oh, right.
230 axle squat.
230.
230. So it was like 180 and 230, I think
Okay,
it was.
right.
But then I'm sure Johnny has it on his pinned posts. Yes, he does.
That's handy. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny.
JLJ. Julge. Thank you, Julge.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, never mind. We take it back.
Yeah, no, I can't say it.
I would anticipate the weight to be around about the 250 mark.
Probably,
for the 105s,
yeah.
if there's a Trump.
Yeah, I think there will be a Trump in that kind of event because it allows. Yes, it's a big comp, but it allows for people to be able to still get points on the board.
Yeah.
Especially if it's possibly first event. If you're going out and 0 in the first event across 7 events in a big category of hopefully more than 30,
Yeah.
it's going to fuck you over.
We're going to have to get you in wraps, I think.
Do you think?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Fuck.
You'll like them when you've got them on. You'll be like, wow, I can just squat 40 kilos more than I could before.
Fair enough.
That's great.
We'll just see how my knees survive afterwards. But yeah.
You'll be fine. You've got your knees are fine. If you put wraps on my knees, you might pop my patellas out. But I think your knees will be all right.
Yeah, it's just that weird cartilage thing.
It'll be all right. It might just squeeze it off into the distance.
If it
Fuck
fires
off.
If it fires out my leg.
It'll just be up in your hip.
As long as it doesn't lock my hip, that's fine.
Yeah.
The next event that was announced was an interesting combination, but I think it's going to be quite cool to watch.
Yes.
Yoke into circus dumbbells.
Yeah, very unique.
So it'll be, I believe it's stated, it'll be 2 lengths with the yoke. They don't think they gave a distance for that.
Okay.
Into 2 circus dumbbells.
All right. Of increasing weight?
They've not stated. I would assume it would
More
be.
than likely, yeah.
I would assume it would probably be like for an example with the 105s, it would probably be like a 340 to 360 yoke into like a 60 and a 70 dumbbell, or maybe a 70 and 80 dumbbell.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, which would be naughty.
Yeah. I mean, I was about to say there, I reckon it'd be 60 and 70, not 70, 80, but they are notorious for making things very fucking heavy, aren't they?
Yeah, I think when they did this event at, not this event, but a similar event at Worlds a couple of years ago where it was yoke into axle, and they did drop the weight on the axle a little bit compared to what you would have expected it to be, but it was still a heavy axle.
Yeah. It was a 120 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a 300 yoke into a 120 axle, which is a 120 axle for most people competing at Worlds should be fine.
Yeah, in a vacuum, it's fine to do by itself, isn't it?
But after, like, you felt like 6 inches shorter after doing that yoke, and as you're trying to be explosive and fire stuff overhead, it just didn't feel good.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a really interesting event, especially the circus dumbbell being just, obviously, it's one-sided.
Yeah,
So
I like these kind of events. It was Rogue that started doing them, really, wasn't it? When they did the yoke into log.
yeah,
I think it's cool. It's different.
I think
It tests a lot of different things.
if the setup can be done similar to how they did it at Worlds a couple of years ago. See, I've not seen the venue. I don't know how the layout's going to be. But a couple of years ago, they had the yokes run away from the crowd, then back towards the crowd, and then you did the axle like right in front of the crowd.
Yeah,
So like it really got the crowd going.
yeah,
But I don't know how the setup will be and whatever. But I think it'll be really cool to have, if you can do that, do that. But I think there'll be even minimum 4 lanes.
yeah. I would say so.
Especially considering the hoping for 400 plus.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool to see at Worlds. I think
be very good.
I think it's going to be definitely doable. The amount of qualifiers this year compared to last year is exponentially more.
Yep.
So, absolutely, I think it'll be really cool to see.
Agreed.
The last event they've announced
The
was
final
just
event.
yesterday, wasn't
It
it?
was.
We thought it might be Ukrainian deadlift because we'd seen people who are usually in the know doing it.
Yep.
But no, it was a deadlift escalator.
Deadlift Escaladora.
Yes.
Yes.
That was pitiful.
Fucking awful.
That was pitiful.
Yeah, so deadlift escalator, they're going to use wagon wheels, but you're going to be on a platform, so it's going to be a normal 9-inch deadlift.
Yep.
The wagon wheels are there just to make sliding the plates on easier.
Yes.
We have no idea in terms of weights, but I reckon it'll end at 300 for the
105s.
105s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, it'll be people on. Not a lot of people will finish that.
It'll be very, like, pulling 300 as a 105 natty anyway isn't particularly easy.
No.
There's not loads of yous that are doing it.
Yeah, it's still a world class kind of number.
Yeah, you're looking at like 15 of you maybe doing that in the 105s.
Probably, yeah. And then
To do that after the other reps.
you've also got to think the 15 who are doing it, some of them probably won't be there because as much as they're doing it as a 105, the rest of the numbers aren't the same to get them to Worlds.
Perhaps, yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Probably 20 kilo jumps, maybe.
Yeah. 240, 260, 280, 300,
I think
I reckon.
that'll be naughty.
Yeah.
And then will it just be once you've done 4 reps, you're done, or is it just going to keep going?
Yeah, it could be rep out at 300, rep out at the top weight, or it could just be a race to see who finishes. Don't know what I'd prefer. Maybe I'd prefer just to see finishing.
Yeah.
And getting a score and time on each implement, I guess. 3 implements, 4 implements.
Yeah.
Implements.
I think it's an interesting event that it just adds a little bit of a variation on your standard deadlift.
Yep.
Like deadlift, there's only it's as much as it's a staple strongman event. Deadlift for reps can be quite boring.
It can be, yeah.
If you've got like 3 or 4 athletes out who are repping the shit out of it and they're all like getting like a little bit ahead of each other or like there's a bit of a race, it's a little bit more interesting. But if you've got
yeah.
3 guys out and 2 of them do 2 reps in the first 10 seconds and then they're done. And then there's one guy in the middle fighting a rep and you kind of like, yeah, it's good, but... So adding this little bit of a change up to it.
Like a race element to it, yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Race wars.
definitely be interesting.
Loads of race wars.
Race wars.
Yeah. So they're the 3 events that have been announced. That would leave space for... They said they're going to do 7 events, don't
events
they?
again, yeah.
It's going to leave space for 4 other events, and we're just going to have a little waffle on about what we think the event's going to be. So
Yeah.
I reckon bag toss is in there 100%.
Yeah. I think,
Especially with there being a squat and a deadlift. You're looking at a fucking difficult show.
yeah.
So to put bag toss in there, like we said about Europe's, it gives the athletes a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, lets them not do something that's so fucking crazy heavy and high volume.
Yeah, I think bag toss will be one of the events on day 2 as well.
Sure, yeah.
Because
Could be.
it's 4 events on day 1.
Well, would it not make sense to put bag toss on day 1 then?
But they'd had it on day 2 last year.
Okay, right.
But it was because of the way they've got it set out. So day 1, you are in your time slot. So
Okay,
the
yeah.
lightweight men and women is 12 till 3. Middleweights 3 till 6. Heavyweights 6 till 9.
Yeah.
And then day 2, everybody comes in at the same time and you just work up the categories per event.
Okay, yeah. Bag toss is easy to change around, isn't it? And
yeah.
reset and stuff, yeah. So that makes sense. I reckon 100% there's going to be bag toss, or it could be keg toss, but it'll be an indoor arena, so more
it's an
than
indoor
likely
event, so I think it's
bag toss.
absolutely bag toss.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a log.
Yeah.
Log's been in kind of the pathway all the way through this year, apart from nationals.
Yes.
So,
but they did Axel last year,
was Axel,
and they
the
seem
year
to
before
be.
was log.
They seem to obviously they've put the circus dumbbell in with the yoke, which makes you think there will be a standout overhead by itself.
Yeah. Whether it's a ladder, whether it's a max, whether it's for reps, we don't know. I think it'd be quite cool to do a ladder, because they had it at Worlds a couple of years ago, and it was quite a fun event to train for.
Yeah.
But it depends on how much kit they can
They've
get.
got 16 logs available to them. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be cool to see. I would love to see a log ladder. I think everybody who is going to the event would like to see a log ladder. Even if you're not very good at log ladders are cool, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a few years ago the 105s had 110, 120, 130, 140, which was an insane log ladder, especially for the standard at the time.
Well, it finished at the world record, didn't it? 140 was the record, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, loads of people were not expecting to hit that, and I think only a couple of people did.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot better log presses coming through now.
Absolutely.
Than there was. I think if you had a similar run, I think you'd be seeing maybe 3 or 4 athletes at least getting to that 140.
Yeah.
So
you've got like what the world record's gone up to 146.9 or whatever it is, 146.5.
Yeah.
And you've got 3 or 4, 5 maybe people capable of breaking that.
Yeah.
You'd say Johnny, yourself, Yol, a 3.
Yeah.
Maybe Lappy on a good day.
Yeah.
And there'll be someone else, I'm sure.
Jürgen, maybe.
Jürgen.
Some very, very good athletes in the 105s.
So yeah, we reckon bag toss, we reckon log or a medley or a ladder.
I think there'll be a sandbag loading event.
Always
there
is,
has
isn't
to
there?
be.
Yeah. Sandbag or sandball?
Maybe both.
Maybe. Do you know what I would like to see? A stone run with the sandballs.
That would be cool.
Or just like a loading event to finish, like just a normal. As if it would be Atlas stones, but with sandbags or sandballs or whatever. I think that would be good.
That would be cool as fuck.
That'd be a great way to end.
For like the 105s, for an example, it would be a little bit lighter than maybe your standard stone bag, like stone run.
Yeah.
So but you could have like starting with like 100, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150.
Yeah.
And then sandballs is insane.
Yeah, that would be cool. And you could definitely load 150 into a ball, or you could use a 150 bag. It's 6 2/3, isn't it, really?
Well, they had 140 in the 120 bags at UK's.
Yeah.
So I don't consider we've got our sandball at 145-ish.
And there's still space.
And there's still space. I think you could easily see a 150 in one there. Maybe even put up to 160 if you get the lead rods and stuff like that.
That'd be pretty cool.
So that would be a really cool event to see.
Yeah, that would be really good. Especially if they had the descending platforms.
Yeah.
So the 100 goes to whatever, 58 inches or 60 inches or whatever. 60 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to see that. That'd be brilliant. There's definitely going to be a loading event. There always is.
Yeah.
Whether it's loading with a Zercher or loading with something else, or there's always a loading event.
I think there might be like some sort of like frame or farmers or something like that.
Yeah.
They've been very, very into the farmers with a turn or farmers without a drop.
It's been farmers all year, hasn't it?
So something like that, I think.
Yeah. So then we've got bag toss, log of some description, farmers or frame.
And then finish
They've
with
got
a big
the frames, haven't they? They've got the wooden frames, haven't they?
They've got 2 of those wooden frames.
They've only got 2, right?
But I think they could easily get more made.
Yeah, and then a loading event.
Loading event, yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. That's what we think it's going to be. If you have other theories on what you think the events are going to be, drop them in the comments section.
Or if there's an event that you would just love to see at Natty Worlds, drop them in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see stones, Atlas stones with tacky.
Yeah, I just think it's the type of venue, it's a leisure centre that it's in. So I just don't think they're going to allow stones. It's
possible, though. Like, we had them at the Fit Expo. We've had them at the Doncaster Dome for England's and things like that. It's doable. I know natural strongman tend to go away from that.
Kind of against stones just because he was talking about it before, and like as a standalone event and like a record breakers type thing, cool spectacle. But they can't be 100% competitive because the first people out are going to use tacky on them, and the last people out are going to be using them when they're covered in so much more tacky. So they're sticking to the floor, they're sticking to you too much, whatever. So you can't, you can't guarantee that they're going to be 100%.
You think about it in comps, right? You see the good performers go out last, and the good performers always do well on stones. The likes of Tom Staunton at Giants live events. Fucking Trey Mitchell went out third last at Worlds, and he was the only one to finish the run. You know, there's.
It's also like we were saying earlier, it's getting them all, making sure that they're all the same weight without spending an absolute fortune.
That bit's a bit more tricky. Yeah.
Obviously, Atlas Endurance, they're perfectly capable.
They might not have to pay shipping costs because Atlas Endurance are up in.
Yeah, they're not too far away.
Or not massive shipping costs, maybe.
Yeah, they're not too far away, and it's a pallet for 4. You put 4 stones on a pallet rather than, but it's even then it's still an expensive amount of stones.
Yeah.
But no, I think it would definitely be cool to see.
It would be.
For myself, I would very much enjoy that.
I wonder why.
Stones.
Are you?
Apparently.
Okay. Didn't know that.
No need.
But yeah, that's about fucking wrapping it up for the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been...
No, you got any news? Any crack?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
King of the Stands.
Oh, yes.
Qualifier.
Go for it.
We've had a venue change.
Right.
So the council have made us change the venue.
Yep.
Due to BBC Radio 1's big weekend that is
Fuck
happening
you, BBC.
next weekend, apparently.
Yep.
Or maybe the weekend after, I don't know. But it's happening in the next few weekends.
Yeah.
And because of the type of event it is, the Heron Country Park, where we were meant to have it, will be undergoing restoration works.
Right.
Because the whole place will be fucked. Especially if it rains.
Yeah.
So
boggy.
they've said that if we want to run it next year, they will absolutely do everything they can in their powers to make sure that we have that venue. Mm-hmm. But due to how much money BBC Radio 1's big weekend will bring in,
fuck you, BBC.
They can't turn around and say no to that. So they've requested we move. So we have moved the event to Roker Cliff Park. It is a quite nice little park on the cliff in Roker.
Yeah, don't fall off the cliff.
There is arguably a little bit better like publicity there. More people will be walking up down, especially if it's a nice summer's day in June like we plan on it being.
Yep.
Be more people walking past, so there'll be more people to perform in front of. There's a couple of more food places close to it, so you've got 2 cafes right next to it. You've got the Stack walking distance.
Yep.
You've got what was Fat Butter, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a nice Thai place. You've got Morrison's a little bit down the road. You've got loads of different...
Plenty of amenities.
Yes. The only downside is there's no real parking, but I will be sending athletes where to park.
Yeah.
Soon.
I mean, they could park at the Stack. There's loads of parking.
Yeah, they could park there, but it's paid for parking.
It is paid
where
parking, yeah.
there is streets around where you will be able to park, as long as you're not blocking driveways.
Sometimes you've got to take these expenses on the chin as an athlete, though, don't you?
You do, yeah.
It's a few quid for parking, but fuck it, mate. Like we have to pay hundreds in hotels and stuff to go to comps. So
we're moving the starting time to 10:30.
Sick.
From 12 o'clock, just to allow for athletes to be able to get there and park. Because if we made it 12 o'clock and it's a nice summer's day, you know what the beach is like in Sunderland.
Yeah,
it's a very popular place.
Yeah.
But we've got stones. We've got them weighed. We know what they are exactly now.
Great.
So they're not... Some of them are a little bit lighter than we estimated, but not massively. And a couple of them are a little bit heavier than estimated.
Nice.
So we went out and found a few stones at the weekend. There's one more stone to collect. The Kingfisher stone is still to collect. But because of how much weight was in the back of the van, I decided to leave it where we knew it was and go back for it at a later date because it's fucking a mammoth stone.
Yeah.
I think it's 149 is the weight of that.
Okay.
So we've got the stones for the 5 pillars.
Yep.
So we've got the pressing stone at 66.
Okay.
We estimated it to be 70. So it's not far off.
Yeah.
It's a nice shaped stone. One side's nice and flat, the other side's curved. And I've pressed it on both sides, flat side and curved side. You can do either side.
Yep.
But stability above head is a lot harder on the curved side.
Right.
And it's smooth. It's nice and smooth. The shoulder stone is 96, so a little bit lighter than what we planned. But again, it's flat on one side, or flat-ish on one side, curved on the other. It's got a rough texture to it. It's a little bit bitey. Yeah, as you go, it's at you like that.
It came bounding over.
Might call it the rabid dog stone.
The rabid dog stone.
I need some names for these stones. The chest stone is an interesting shape.
The boomerang stone.
Currently, it is the drumstick stone.
Why?
Closely followed by the snaggletooth.
Okay.
I have had many suggestions come in my DMs since starting the poll as well.
Right.
Like someone said the witch's nose and the haggis. Yeah, some weird and wonderful suggestions. But I think at the minute it's looking to be the drumstick.
God damn it.
Because it's a fucking weird
I'm
shape.
going to make 100 accounts.
It's not... I don't think Logged Unloaders has voted on it yet. But it's a weird shape. It's a weird balance as well because of the shape. It'll challenge some minds.
Okay.
As much as it's a little bit lighter than we predicted. I think we predicted about 120 for the chest stone, so it's 10 kilo lighter at 110. Because it's an awkward shape, if you do not get that shape right,
You die.
Well, you don't die, but it's hard. It's also quite smooth.
But you might die.
Yeah, it's limestone, so it's quite smooth. We've picked it pretty much from a riverbank, so it's been weathered quite a bit. So it is nice and smooth.
Sick.
I went to just have a little move of it yesterday in the rain, and it was fucking horrendous when it was wet.
All right.
Then the next stone, the lap stone, is 144 kilos of
Big.
limestone.
Big.
It's big, it's blocky. It's got some nice handles on it, but you got to find them. It's not an easy pick. There will be some people struggling to find them. We need a name for that one. So any suggestions? It's a big block.
Drop them into Logged and Loaded
Drop them in
or
Logged and
Kingfisher
Loaded
String.
or myself. And then the last one, which we've aptly named the Chungus Stone. It's big, it's round.
It bounces off the ground.
It bounces off the ground. And it's just a brutal stone. I've managed to pick it up both in just like a standard, how you'd expect to pick up a stone, and a clasp.
Okay.
It's for wind, so you've just got to break the floor. But you've got to break the floor significantly.
Yeah.
We're not expecting just like millimetres, centimetres. We want to see a good couple of inches. We want to see a decent bit of clearance on it.
Cool.
Obviously, Tom will be referee.
Yeah, and I'm not lying down to see if you broke the floor by millimetres. I'm just not doing that. So
So
pick
it
the
needs
cunt up.
to be a good visible. You don't need to hold it there. You just need to show that it's visibly off the floor.
Yeah.
Like if you can break the floor out that my coffee cup, if you're watching on YouTube, then that'll be ideal.
Yeah, it just has to be.
Just enough that you can see clear. But yeah, those are the weights.
Great. That sounds good.
The Kingfisher Stone carry, the aim is to get a half barrel like this to pick up from. It's an awkward shape. It's an awkward size. It's a heavy weight. It's about 149, I believe.
Okay.
So it's going to be a difficult challenge, and it's just going to be looking at the venue we've got because of it's on a bit of a hill, but there's a flat bit at the bottom. So to make sure that we're utilising the full flat bit, we're just going to have 10 metres turn.
All right.
So we were initially going to have it going on a pen,
Yep.
but for health and safety and for ease, we're just going to have 2 lines and just there and back.
And this is going to be done on grass.
Yes,
so
on grass.
If that changes what you're going to wear on your feet, then be aware.
I would very much recommend hiking boots.
Yep. Or a studded shoe. Would you recommend a studded shoe?
It depends. Because
Like a football boot.
it depends. Because if it's hot and sunny and the ground has been baked, it's not going to be as good, is it?
Probably not.
So hiking boot is always my recommended
Hiking
choice
boot?
for stone lifting.
Yep.
I've got a pair of Solomon that have got like mud crawler bits on the bottom, which really helped me in my first stone lifting comp.
Okay.
Because where we did it at McGregor's stone lifting games, it was like at the bottom of the field. It was a bit boggier. It had been raining for about 10 days straight before, so it was quite wet. So one end of the run was a lot slippier than the other. So like you got there and some people were like fucking Scooby-Doo, and like the feet were moving but the body wasn't. But I had a little bit of a test run up and down in my boots that have got like mud grips on the bottom. and I was solid as a rock.
Okay.
I could literally run, and I was getting shouted at by Jimmy McGregor, going like, slow down, you're going to slip. And I just got there, turned, and just went straight back.
All right.
No issue.
There you go then.
So, hiking boots, mud crawler if you can get them, good choice. Hiking boots, good stability for your ankles as well.
There you go. Heard it there from the boss man.
Yeah. So, if you want to come watch, spectators are free. We'll have
Dates?
representatives from Andy's Man Club and Game of Two Halves to talk about mental health, if you'd like to do that.
Cool.
Apollyon Apparel will be there as well. They are sponsoring the event. I had a chat with Mark on Thursday night about the design for the tee, and I'm not going to give much away, but
Okay.
the design that he's kind of thought about, we had a couple of design chats, but the suggestion he's put forward, I think, is going to be pretty sick.
Cool. He does a good job. I look forward
He
to
does
seeing
a very
him.
good job.
Yeah.
All the athletes getting t-shirts with obviously logo on the front and then name on the back.
Yep.
Apollyon across the arse, same way that they had UK's.
Nice.
And crew will be getting t-shirts as well.
Cool. Free t-shirt for me.
Free
Fuck
t-shirt
yeah.
for you. Yeah, it's going to have same logo on the front and just crew on the back.
Fucking crew.
Yeah, I might see if I can get our names put on them. I'll have a chat.
Yours should say boss man.
Boss man.
Boss
Oh,
man.
I'd like that.
Yeah. Because you the boss man.
The boss man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if I walk into a kebab shop, the boss man will be like, "Hey, you're wearing my t-shirt."
Yeah. You'll have to pass him your t-shirt immediately.
I will. And then
He could throw it back to you as you leave, though.
That's true. That's true. There is a kebab shop right next to where we're doing it as well.
Oh, great. Perfect.
It's also across the road from where John Else works,
Oh,
which is fucking weird.
that is weird.
But yeah, so it's June
okay.
13th, 10:30 start. If you want to come along and you don't know the full details, drop me a message. I will send as many details as you can. All the events, rules and stuff at time of recording are not out, but they will be out by the time this recording goes out.
Sick.
They're going out today.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
Yeah,
That it?
that's about it, yeah.
Fabulous. All right. There you go. Come along and watch King of the Stands. Because if you don't, you're a nonce,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be good, and you'll be a nonce if you don't come.
25 athletes with a waiting list of about 8 people as well. We've had 2 dropouts so far, and within... I've just been going down the list of like reserves, and the plan was, if you're at the top of the list, I message you, you've got an hour to respond. If you don't, next person gets a message, next person goes
Ouch.
down.
Savage.
No one's took longer than about 20 minutes to respond.
Oh, that's good.
So
That's good. No one's missed out.
no one's missed out. No, it's literally the top 2 on the list have like replied within 10 minutes and went, "Can you send us a link?"
Cool.
Like, I will sign up now.
Nice.
So yeah,
Fuck yeah. It's going to be a great day, guys. Come along and watch. As he says, spectators are free, and you get to see us. We're cool.
yeah. I'm going to see if I can get some. What's it called?
The milk of human kindness.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Going to get some of the local venues, some of the local cafes and stuff to give discounts on that as well.
All right,
for,
cool.
For athletes.
Tell them they can bring their cafe stuff to the venue and the table.
Well, one of them is like probably, obviously the distance to my car,
Right.
probably double that.
All right.
Like it's
pretty close.
It's very close, yeah. Are we putting a prize on for the 5 pillars from Locked and Loaded? Is the
Fucking hell,
question.
put us on the spot there.
Yeah.
Oh, are we? Yes.
Would you like to give a prize?
I don't know. What prize should I give?
I don't know. What prize could we give?
Um,
Any suggestions of what Locked and Loaded could give us a
we've got
prize?
this bush.
Would anybody like a bush?
We've got a fake bush.
Fake bush?
Do you know what? I ordered 2 bushes, right? This one came in a pot. The other one doesn't have a fucking pot. It's just got fake leaves.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I know. It said it came with a fucking pot. And
Bastard.
anyway, so that was off topic.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find something.
So we do have, these will be announced as well, but winner of the Dragon Egg to Shoulder is getting a £100 odd object voucher
Sick.
from Tommy himself.
Nice.
The winner of the Reevestone Hold will be getting a prize as well. That one's not announced yet.
Okay.
The winner overall will be getting a custom pizza axe as well.
Very cool. Very cool.
So we're looking to get a few more prizes just for individual
I'm sure we'll come up
event
with
wins.
something.
So we've got a month to do it. I'm sure we can
Maybe the Bush, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe George W. Bush.
Maybe. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave us some comments and shit and discuss the topics that we discussed today. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify,
Give us a follow.
that one. And just send us money if you want.
Yeah.
Like that sounds great. Still waiting for that person to send us 30 grand.
Yeah.
That never happened, did it?
No.
But remember, guys, as always, stay strong, stay sexy,
And stay schlaggy.
well, that's shit.